MVCC is a very good place for learning. I have many interesting things here. The people here is very friendly, helpful, and the students here are very confident, active in their learning. With facilities in MVCC is very modern, and it's very useful for study to improve their knowledge. They can find anything they want. Right? Differences in about the classroom cultures. We see Vietnamese students often stand up to say hello to their teachers, and at the end of class they also stand up and take off their hat, right, to say goodbye to teacher. But here the student don't stand up to say hello or say goodbye to the teachers. Yeah. My most impression is that the spirit and the attitudes of the staff and the teachers here, they in the serving a student and in helping the student, they so very friendly, helpful, and one thing I love is that they always smile when they meet someone. So they create the very comfortable and pleasant feeling for the people who want to meet them, who want to ask them something for help. Right? It's very good. It's the most impressive thing here. About etiquette dinners, I think this is very difficult etiquette in the U.S. Even some Americans cannot remember how to behave while on dining table. Right? There's many forks there and many kinds of knife. You have to put in the right place, but it's very difficult. Maybe you don't have time to learn. Yes, and I remember that there are more than 5 forks and maybe 3 or 4 classes, which each classes you use for the different kinds of drinks. Very difficult to remember. But if you as a person come from other countries, you need time to learn about dinner etiquette here. Yes. But I think it's very good. This shows the polite manner for the people. Also show respect to their guests, their visitor. Yeah. Business fashion shows is very different from the Vietnam. It's, because just 1 or 2 people appears in the stage. But in Vietnam, if the people organize the fashion shows or business shows, there are many people come, and they often introduce at the same time with the many kinds, many styles of clothes. But it is good here because we have maybe one professional designers to explain why you should choose these kinds of clothes and why these kinds of clothes is suitable for the certain jobs. But in Vietnam we don't have because all kinds of clothes are displayed in the shop and outside, so everyone can see and they can choose their best clothes for the office. You know, it's very good. The panels is a very good event for me, because I get a special impression with the panel, and I hope I can organize the panel in my country. In my college, as maybe the panel for the people come from different districts, because we don't have international students. I try to do it when I come back, and it is very good for the people to share experience to live in other country. When you move to other country, you face a lot of problems, right? A lot of troubles, especially in language, in the culture, something. So you need to get experience from the former people. It's very, very useful activity, I think. New York City is a very large city, and it's very beautiful with the different styles of buildings. The buildings they are so very high and very, very big. And the people they are so much busier than the people in other places I visit. And they work a lot. A lot of people work, but they work alone. They don't speak to anyone. Just walk, right? And there's many people in the street. Right? I also have a good experience in the buying subway ticket. This is my first time, so I impressed much about this. You put the cash into machine and you can get the tickets by yourself. It's very convenient. I love this. Wow. Yeah. The similars is when I visit the museum, I see many tools, many products, and the clothes of the ancestor in America is similar to the ancestor in Vietnam. Right? I think maybe it's in very, very long time we have the same ancestor. One more similar is maybe it's about the transport station. Americans cars are very popular with each people has his own cars, and in Vietnam each people has their own motorcycle. I think this is similar, right? What's what different with the motorcycle and car? About eating cultures. In American people have their own dishes and use a fork and knife, but in Vietnam we often have meal together. Many people sit together on the table, right, to share food together. But here the people will eat their own food. Right? They have their different choice. One more thing is when the people go out, they just go with their family mostly, and the American people and their friends don't have much time to meet together. Sometimes they meet at the weekend. And American people talk a lot, but but they're very serious in the work, in the meeting. So when they go to the theaters, they're so quiet to listen to MC. A lot of people keep quiet, keep silent to listen one people. It's different from in Vietnam, and I love this very much. Yes, this is also my first surprise when I visit MVCC at the first time to go to the theater with Sandy for enjoying the play by Shakespeare. Right? Biggest surprise is I have learned from the people that the weather in America is very, very terrible. But during the times I stay here, it's comfortable for me. But at the beginning of the visit, it's so very cold, but I'm okay, right? But at the end of the visit, so the weather is very comfortable. Maybe the weather, I'm lucky because the weather also welcome me too much. The weather is mostly similar to Vietnam at the end of my visit, and I didn't see the snow on the street. I didn't see the very big snow pole as the people told me. Thank you very much for Utica go with me to the New York cities and make the video for me and try to take me see a lot of the beautiful places and work with me a lot, right? And Mr. Kung don't want to stop much on the restaurants because he want to take me around to introduce all the places in New York City, but we can't. Right? I also thank you very much for the staff, the teachers, and in MVCC to give me the good opportunity to visit your school and learn a lot of things here. It's to learn about the cultures, about education, family life, and I think all what I got here is very useful for my teachings and learning at home. Thank you very much.